In the heart of the island of Borneo, amidst dense tropical forests and sleepless humidity, lurks a small, little-known country that most of us may not even know exists, the Sultanate of Brunei. From a distance, it might seem like just a speck on a map, a tiny piece of land bordered by Malaysia and Indonesia. But in reality, it resembles a sealed treasure chest overflowing with black gold and surrounded by secrets and legends of wealth, isolation, and power. The story begins centuries ago when people knew Brunei as a small port on maritime trade routes. Chinese and Arab ships passed through it, carrying spices, ivory, and wood. But times changed and Brunei fell under European influence for centuries until the 20th century arrived and the world discovered what lay beneath its soil: incredible quantities of oil and gas. That's when everything changed. The small country suddenly became the focus of attention of major powers, and its name became known as one of the richest sultans on earth. The absolute monarch of this country is the Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, who assumed power in 1967, and since then his wealth is said to be estimated in the tens of billions. His wealth stems mainly from oil and gas resources and is considered one of the wealthiest men in the world. With his wealth, the Sultan built the largest palace in the world, appropriately named the Nurul Iman Palace, a place where luxury knows no bounds. Imagine a palace with 1,788 rooms, 5 living rooms, a mosque, schools, a clinic, a stable for 110 elephants, a royal museum, and many other facilities. The palace is a symbol of the wealth and power of the Sultanate, but also a reminder of the country's unique character. He is said to own thousands of rare cars, some of which are encrusted with gold, and to own luxurious private jets. But amidst this lavish news, the question remains, how do his people live? How does a country with such a large palace and such a rich sultan function? Life in Brunei is unlike anywhere else. Its population is small, just over 500,000. It enjoys many privileges. The state provides free healthcare and education, and there are no heavy taxes like in other countries. But at the same time, the Sultan's absolute power worries the people because the Sultan's word is law in the country. There is no freedom of speech or press, and anyone who opposes the Sultan can be imprisoned without trial. Moreover, in recent years, the Sultan has declared the full implementation of Sharia law, including the Hudud laws, which are the strictest in the Islamic world. Brunei has become what the Western media calls a closed sultanate or a religious bubble. However, life in Brunei is not only about luxury and obedience. Many who live there are proud of their culture and traditions. They have a deep sense of community and a strong connection to their faith. For those who choose to live in Brunei, it is a place where they can feel safe and secure. The government provides for their basic needs, and they do not have to worry about things like poverty or hunger. Additionally, Brunei is a very beautiful country with lush rainforests and stunning beaches. People who live there are able to enjoy a tropical climate year-round, and there are plenty of opportunities for outdoor activities. Despite all this wealth, people there live in silent anxiety. The economy of Brunei is almost entirely dependent on oil and gas, and this could pose a problem for the country in the future. If these resources run out, then the country could face serious financial difficulties. And what will happen to this wealthy sultanate if it turns from a paradise on a sea of gold into a country seeking salvation? Brunei today lives like a legend suspended between past and future. On one side, a huge palace and a ruler with legendary wealth. On the other, a small people living in quiet seclusion awaiting what tomorrow will bring. It's the story of a country reminiscent of ancient tales, small in size, but filled with mystery and wealth that make it an unsolved mystery. And here we come to the end of our journey through the mysterious country of Brunei. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If so, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. And if you have your own version of the story, share it with us in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you soon.